Okay, just wanted to make sure that I am connected everywhere where I need to be connected, and I am live everywhere where I need to be live. Hey, guys. Hey, technology and getting, but it's fine. I'm here. Welcome everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is George Mokwena. I am your host, and the normal show is on every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. But we couldn't have it yesterday because there was a little bit of an issue. But I am here on Saturdays because if Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns, Bafana, Banyana are in action, we will be here covering it live, and you'll be able to jump in and speak to me while I'm here via the multi-guest feature on TikTok. So if you are watching on YouTube and you want to know how you can be part of the show and add your voice to the show, bottom of your screen there's a multi-guest button. You click on that, I let you in. We have a conversation about whatever it is that we are talking about today. Of course, during the match days, I'm going to let you in halftime. I'm going to let 5 people in halftime. And then in the second half, you can if we can reach 35,000 likes, it just carries on. I keep going, and you'll be able to jump in at any time and give me a minute or two of what you were thinking. Okay, so today we've got 2 matches. Supersport United versus... Hey! Supersport trying to score early. Already, that defense showing some problems. Anyway, Supersport versus Orlando Pirates in the Nedbank Cup quarter final. And then, of course, later on, we'll be looking at Stellenbosch versus Kaizer Chiefs at 6 p.m. There was meant to be another game. Mamelodi Sundowns was going to be in action, but the game was cancelled. Oh, not cancelled. The game was postponed and moved. Their game versus idiskitv for whatever reason. So we're not sure what's actually going on there, but we will see. Unali echo. Wait, let me see. Guys, Michelle's got an echo. Oh, wait a second. I think I know. I think I know what it might be. Okay, how's it now? Are we better now? Are we better now? Hey, guys. Technology, electricity, everything has been kicking my butt this past weekend. Okay, it's good. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. So as I was saying, hey, Supersport with a chance there. So we'll see when Mamelodi Sundowns will be in action. But in terms of this game, you have Orlando Pirates coming into this game with Chain in goal. They've got Koki Mbogazi, Ndlozi Mako. They've got Makaula Mbata, Mfuke Nghoto, Nkota, and Mahopa as the starting lineup. Supersport United on their side have Goss in goal, Mobi, and Debele Moralo, Lungu, Okon, Mabue. Hey. Yeah, this name is the tough one. Kwatwe. Or is it Kwaswe? Lovu, Juvawanja, and Baliti. Paris looks so DDC, says Bongs. But I'm back, Mitch. I'm back. Guys, I just had some issues, man. Our electricity only came back literally at 1 p.m. today. Yesterday, Thursday, yesterday I was live for a couple of minutes, then it went away. Wednesday, hey, a lot was happening. Marakite, Limona. In the last 5 games that these two have played against each other, Orlando Pirates has won 3. There's been 1 draw, and Supersport has 1 win of their own. The last time they played against each other was the 22nd of October, 2024, where Orlando Pirates beat Supersport United 2-0 in a PSL game. Then, just for form's sake, in the last 5 games, Orlando Pirates has 3 wins and 2 losses, whereas the Supersport United has 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. Last game out was a 0-0 draw versus Amazulu. Okay. Hey guys, I also can't play my sounds. Hey man, Gunzi Manje all around. Here comes Pirates with an attack. Very interesting to see how Pirates is going to play this game. As you can see, even though there's been changes in the back, it does seem like the Pirates are still a little bit weak, man. They're at the back in terms of their defense. But let's see what they can do. You know that Uhoto is also on the field just for in case. And then, of course, you have Mahopa, who's going to be dropping in quite a bit. But it seems like they're playing long balls out to the wings. Pirates sometimes I understand. But let's see what they're going to have here. They are the Cup Kings of SA. So that means that more than likely they're going to win this game. More than likely. Oh, you're watching onside. Oh, Taki Silver King. Oh, yeah. my man Lo was giving us problems the other day and you were smiling. I don't want to say my man anymore. Oh. Jude, welcome. Do you think Chiefs will make it? Look, it's going to be a tough game. Stellies is Chiefs' daily bread. Mara, I don't think that Ubaka is going to want to lose to Chiefs that many times in a row. I don't think that's something that he wants to do. So it's going to be a toughish game. But it is the best chance, I guess, that's left for Coach Nabi to nab something on his own there. The one when Supersport United still hold against Pirates is 6-1 drubbing, which made the coach leave on TV. Well, there's that one, but also on the 23rd of December 2023, Supersport was able to beat Orlando Pirates in the league 3-1 as well. So there's that one and the other one. You know, most of you guys like to talk. Man, Silvaki. It's fine. I won't talk about them. Whenever Sundowns plays, you have technical issues. No, I like it when you say that, Lebza, because when I speak about Sundowns, when Sundowns is on, my lives just tend to die. So please, can you speak to somebody there? When I speak about Sundowns or when I have to do Sundowns, all of a sudden all my stuff is not working. You guys have seen me live jive. Then it just stops out of the blue. So please speak to whoever you need to speak to that side. So what's winning between Supersport and Pirates? Look, I'm leaning towards Pirates because at the end of the day, it is the Nedbank Cup and it is a cup game. And Pirates is strong in cup games. They tend to show up when they need to show up. I don't know about Supersport being strong as much. I think we're going to see when Abo Khrobla come on. Cross it to him. Oh. Abo Khrobla, come on. They have star player Saile on the bench too, so it could go anywhere here. It could go anywhere here, but I'm going to go with Pirates winning this one. But it's going to be close. I think it's going to be like a 1-0 type of Pirates win. Congratulations to Stellies in advance. Mara Michelle, you see why? You see why Kisari Etipo my manny? Yeah, I'm not going to say his name. Every time he gets the ball, I'm going to skip it. Some of us remain say they're going out these ones 2-1. Mara la minya nje every day khwaminyiwa. Ay man, GNU, can the GNU rest hanyane? Just a little bit of rest, GNU. Cause every day la minya. Ha udlala Chiefs la minya, ha udlala Pirates la minya. Ay man, can't we just enjoy football? Makhupa, you take the shot. Why didn't you take the... I just know Velila's gonna get on me. Katabaya ya Makhupa. Ha, Makhupa, instead of taking a first-time shot, I don't know what he was trying to do there, man. Who convinced Makhupa that he can dribble? I don't know who convinced Makhupa that he can dribble. Hoto wasn't offside. He should have played that ball back either way. Ah, Makhupa. Afternoon, all the best. Thank you, Konzeni. Welcome. Guys, kupa tapping screen, kupa gift, man, kupa something, man. We're going to be here up until 8 o'clock. When each Chiefs is done playing. Of course, Chiefs is starting at 6 p.m. Mara, the cameraman, Baba, Supersport, they're so spicy. Makhupa doesn't take a chance, doesn't do well with the chance, and then they show Mabasa sitting on the bench. By the way, did you guys see the interview that friend of the show, Mike Morton, did with Mabasa's agent? Hey, there's a special thing that he said there that was a little bit shocking, especially with all of the silent stuff, Mara. How do you guys feel about Mabas? Supersport United have the power to beat Pirates. Wendy, welcome. Pirates come to the game without 8 players. Oh, Mara, the starting lineup is still stronger than Pirates. Would you guys want, would Pirates want Jugama and Japeg? Would you want to be playing Kabo Mobi? A player that we always make fun of? Ow. Uvesa Mutu, Wachampa. Then you go back and do the exact same thing you're going to do anyway. By the way, the game is being hosted at old Pitso Mosimane Stadium. You can see Pitso Mosimane Stadium in the background. They are playing at the old one, which has been criticized before about being a small pitch, about there not being enough room for people to play. But also, the quality sometimes people have been speaking about. And this is not exactly the happiest of hunting grounds for Orlando Pirates. I mean, they came back and did well. Was it versus Baroka? They came back and helped themselves out a little bit. Mara, we know that Polokwane was doing things here. We know that Kukune almost did something. They lost 2-1. They were trying to come back at the end of the game. So it's not a pitch that has very happy memories for Pirates. Hello, OT and Overthinkers. Welcome, Fandenom. Fandenom, who are you with today? Sundowns is not playing anymore today. Making fun of Hugo's son is like making Mart the black sheep of the team. And no, I wasn't making fun of anybody. All I was saying was, I don't know if Pirates would want the starting lineup say Supersport. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh, what's happening here? Okay, 91 people watching. Welcome, everybody. If you have not followed, please follow. Remember, halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in to analyze with me what they're seeing. And if we can get to 35,000 likes, then we will be able to, I'll keep it open in the second half and everybody will be able to jump in. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to know how to add your voice to the show, you have to join me live now while I'm on TikTok. And then there's a button at the bottom of your screen that says multi-guest. You have to be following me also on that side too. There's this fly here. Okay, let's see. Oh, Mahupa. Who told Mahupa that he can dribble? Mara, guys, can I ask an honest question? You know, when you're watching some of our strikers, you watch Mahupa, you watch Ranga Chivavairo. Is it a tactic that the PSL has adopted? Uguti, their strikers have to be wing players and drop back in and do all of those things, because I'll never understand why I'm watching Mahupa trapping a ball by the byline on the wing. I don't get it. What is the point of taking him all the way up there instead of just keeping it simple? He's tall, he's good at winning the first ball, he's good at running at a defense that is facing its own poles when you can put it into, there's a specific gap that he loves. You know, if you can put it there, between the defense and the goalkeeper. Why are we seeing our strikers dropping back, especially the ones that don't have that technical ability to do enough dropping back? Why are we watching them drop back and try play the ball? And it goes not just for Abo Skyscraper, Abo Tolfree, Abo Mahupa. It also goes towards guys like Bobo Dupreez and all of those guys. We know he's got pace. You're playing him on the wing. You ask why he's on the wing, because if he gets to the byline, at least let him get to the byline and or get into spaces as the striker and be dangerous from there with the pace that he has. Yo, guys, does this fly? That's irritating me. Can somebody tell me? I don't know. Modern day coaches, technocrats, please tell me there. What's happening here? Score prediction, 1-0 Pirates. That's my score prediction. We want Pirates. OT Akira the chair is trying to sabotage us. Guys. Mara, all the teams have to agree when things are rescheduled. You get the option to say no. Who thought Pirates the style of play of holding the ball long? I give my Supersport benefit of the doubt. Hey. Oh, you sent that fly from Parktown. And like tingi bulal. Ngoba ibuye Parktown. Yeah, no Parktown Shandis. Will work here. Yo, I'd love it comes back. Okay, let me see. Mahupa can't even shoot, says Gabriel. Is it a coincidence, OT, that the PSL match between was moved before the saga? I don't know. Mina, I don't want to say too much. All I know, it's back. Wow, it's back. Hi guys. Okay, I'm sorry. What did I do? I don't know why. I don't know what happened. All I know is that I know Lucas Moripe. Okay, that's tomorrow. That Banyana Bastila gonna be back. 2-0 favor Pirates. Supersport are cutting in between Pirates. Defense, they just need to take a chance. Mahopa is not Paris material, like says Gabriel. Kabzoza says, don't talk against evidence. I'm not talking against evidence. I was just asking a tactical question. Why are our strikers deciding to not strike? Or why are our strikers believing that they can genuinely be false nines and, you know, those technical players? Abanye man, bafuni pali. Abanye, they need 4 or 5 chances to score 1 goal. And the further they go away from the posts, the less chances they'll get. Why do they feel like, man, they can false 9? Hi, guys. Kabzozo nang Gabriel, mtumele yon. Mtumele nae impugani lan. Okay, I just want to see. Okay, as it stands right now, according to Google, Pirates have 0 shots and 0 on target, whereas Supersport has 1 and 1 on target, the one that happened in the first minute of the game. Pirates has 54% of the possession versus 46% from Supersport. I don't know. I don't think Supersport have a way to attack. Like, I feel like both Zugama and Jalaba, they're just running around in circles, honestly. Look, it's back. Look. It even said hello. Okay, sorted. 102 passes from Pirates, 80 from Supersport. Okay, let's see. Position means nothing. A goal is all that is needed. This thing of Pirates holding the ball longer will be their downfall. No, this is what I was saying. That I feel like, for me, Pirates has a lot of players that are chaos merchants. So you need to catch a team offside, like, well, not offside, but you need to catch a team off. You need to hit them quick and make sure that defense is in 6s and 7s. That's how Pirates usually capitalizes. Right now, they don't have a way to score that they can score consistently that way, right? Now, in the beginning of the season, I was praising this in saying that, you know, it's always nice to spread the pressure across the team. So if Mfukeng's having a bad day, Abombata used to stand up and score 2 goals. If Nkota is off, you could get a goal from even Moma Kaula, Libo Hoto. Like, it's a very strong thing. But the problem is that you can't have that be what bails you out every single time. And that's part of the problem with the Pirates and their consistency, chat. Because if they're not doing that, then you might be able to nick a game or 2 or 3 from Orlando Pirates simply because maybe it's not their day and maybe somebody's not performing or somebody's not on song. So last season, Pirates had a style, a tactic to go score, but this season it doesn't seem like, man. It's Mfukeng. It's Mfukeng in Inshallah, basically. Inshallah Mfukeng. Play the ball up, and hopefully he can do something, or play the ball up and hopefully 1v1 Unkota can do something, or play the ball up and maybe it bobbles in a certain place, or it's passed back to a certain place and somebody takes a shot and scores. there isn't like a consistent thing that you do over and over and over again. So if you look at a Sundowns, for example, there's games where the whole game plan is to play Urenas through. And you watch them do that 7, 8, 9, 10 times, over and over and over again, because you can tell that, okay, that's the plan for today. There used to be, when it was still RMR being alone, RMR being alone, you used to see Ribeiro in the 10 with the two guys in front of him, and what they do is transition quickly to try and do the diagonal runs from the two strikers, Reynas and Matthews, having them run in like this. So I think I cry about it a lot all over the PSL, that a lot of our teams don't have set tactics of how they're going to approach a game and play a game, or how their team goes and plays. Like your Supersport looked great versus Chiefs. I know Chiefs' weakness was a certain thing, but it looked great versus Chiefs when Saile and Nurkovic were basically waiting for the counterattacks, with Mabue pulling the string. I said his name. Hey, damn it, Michelle. With that guy, number 10, pulling the strings there. Quick transition. You play it wide. It's either Saile plays the ball to Nurkovic, or Nurkovic plays the ball to Saile within that box. And now they've completely changed it. Zugaman just now in. The last game, they didn't necessarily play that game. So I don't think, for lack of a better term, I don't think we have identities in our teams. I don't know how you guys feel. This thing of Pirates holding the ball, do parents understand why you water? Why are you still there? Pirates doesn't have a playmaker today, says Shura. Butlali, how are you doing? Wait, is Makopa playing left back? He's not playing left back, but he finds himself there. And I don't know why. Can they try Makopa GM or left back? Maybe he enters track. Mara risugeli bo Makopa, man. Isn't this coach's tactics? Because we see him do this a lot, and he plays differently when he's playing for Kimang. For Hugo Bruce. They just showed Hugo Bruce. He plays differently. So doesn't this come down to tactics? Are we putting too much credit or lack thereof on the players and saying that they're the ones that are deciding these things? Okay, here they come again. Here comes Supersport again. Oh, decision making. Decision making. Counter fast. Who's making the run? Look at where Makopa is. Guys. Why is Makopa on right wing during a transition? You know what? It's fine. Before Kabzozo, was it Kabzozo before? I see Kabzozo. Kimang. Before Gabriel. Oh yeah, kick Kabzozo. Before Kabzozo sends me another fly again. 22 minutes past. It is 0-0. But this pitch isn't bad compared to Loftus, but we see green, we think it's fine. Guys, it is what it is. It's not like there's a high standard or a high bar that we're holding ourselves to, man. Some of our stadiums look like trash when you're watching them, so we're like fun, man. Loftus is the same as Mpumalanga, is the same as Pulukwa, King Old Peter Mukava, is the same as Kings Welitini, is the same as FNP. FNP was also looking bad at some point. Yes, final, and this thing is the same, man. Osama can't show the game. I do not have millions of rands to go buy the copyright to show games or highlights or anything. So I have to be here with the sound off, because also TikTok will ban me, and I don't feel like getting banned. I'm already struggling with my lives, just in general. I can't now add a banning on top of them, on top of that. Even Lipaso Radio Pane, they are better. Heaven, Gabriel. Maybe it does not fit the style of play of Jose. Look, Bongs, my argument has always been, we can ask for these magical players. Oh, there we go. One more pass. How? Oh, Nkosi yami, Mfukeng was right there. So I was saying, this is the hill I will die on. You can wish for magical players. You can wish for all of that stuff. You can try and teach old dogs new tricks. You can try and make them play like modern players from Europe or whatever. Or you can look at what you have and use what you have. We all know how Makhupa plays normally. Normal. And I don't know, maybe it's him that wants to play like this new role of his, but we know how Makhupa plays generally. So just let the player play like how he plays, man. Ogunye you'll see later. Ogunye you'll see later talking about all of these other things. Now whatever you're doing, okay, I just mentioned evidence and all of a sudden, happy heaven. I'm sorry, man. Supersport with a chance there. Marankota, remember how at high school when kids chase all of and not position, that's how Supersport is. It's an easy goal if decision making was up to par. Unkota can be selfish sometimes. We are going to ignore the flick pass. No, are you saying Kisalesh? Hey, agent. We should be comparing him to Arthur Salesh. Pirates lost, Kaizer Chiefs win. Hey? Pirates loss has nothing to do with Kaizer Chiefs. Let's carry Kenya Kalinko, please. Nothing to do with Kaizer Chiefs. We are focused for our game at 6 o'clock. Remember what happened to you guys. Remember what happened to you guys when you started focusing on the Chiefs game. Started speaking, not the Chiefs, the Chiefs game, the Sundowns game, sorry, the Sundowns game versus Chiefs. When you started focusing there, and then you had to come back at 6 o'clock and Marumo Kalan said 1-2. We will not be distracted today, please. We will not be distracted today. Bongs, it's fine, Bongs, it's fine. Some people are new, man. Noskaba, don't be too harsh, man. Noskaba too harsh. 26 minutes in. Pirates finally have a shot at goal. Yes, cross it back. Where's he going? Where's he going? Where's he going? Makhopa. Hi guys, Makhopa. I wish I had my sounds. Makhopa. This is the second time he should have taken it first time. And he chose to try and dribble. Yes, he got the pass back in, but by that time, Supersport was back in because he took his time. Look again. Look. Again, watch. Okay, pass back. Yo. Hi, guys, decision making. Hi, guys. I'm sorry. Decision making is a pandemic in the PSL. What was that? Hi, guys. For professional players that do this every single day. Exactly, sales vibes. Oh, so the Minying Association of South Africa has been disbanded. I don't know. Tina, we minya for our own teams. We keep our minyering inside the house. We don't go outside the house. Supersport had a better chance not so long ago and lost. Oh, Wabuti, welcome. Pirates. Okay, to who? Shot. There we go. There's the goal. Who scored? Otto, is it hot? No. Mbata. Oh, Kim Bogazi. Bogazi with his first goal for Orlando Pirates. Hi, somebody had to put it in. No way, guys. No way. Unini. The ball was bobbling. All of that, but 1-0. And also, can I just say, what did I say about how Pirates scores goals? It's a corner. Two Supersport players chase each other. The ball falls to Mbogazi, who finishes it incredibly well. That was an incredible finish. But abombogazi laba, abomakaula, abohoto, they're the ones that score these goals. They don't come from open play as much as they come from open play before, or as much as we'd like to believe. So these are the goals. But anyway, Orlando Pirates, 1-0 up. Marapuke was supposed to shoot. That was his chance. First goal, the eternal youngster. Who's the eternal youngster now on this side? An unexpected goal scorer. Let it come down before shooting. But please take out Makgopa. Guys, Makgopa's not going anywhere, guys. Makgopa, man. Paris needs Mabasa there. How old is he? Wait, let me see. Because I'm Agent, I don't know if Agent is just stoking something here. I don't know if Agent is stoking something here. There was a conversation. I first want to get the actual age. Then we can speak about how he looks like a grown man. Megazeli Mbogazi is... Oh, it doesn't have his age. He's 19, eh? We'll go with what the comments are saying. Okay, Mbogazi scored 30 minutes in. It is 1-0. Look, for everything I've said about Pirates, it's not as if Supersport have looked that much better outside of that first chance that they got in front of goal 1-on-1. So I can't say too much about them either. And this is what I've spoken about in my reviews. I've spoken about elsewhere, where I've said that, you know, the sad thing about the PSL is that a lot of games are going to end up like this, where a Pirates or a Sundowns are able to hang on or be in the game long enough for them to get their goal, because the rest of the teams, honestly speaking, will not give Pirates a super tough time. You know, or Sundowns a super tough time. That's the sad part about our league. Like, there are some games definitely where Pirates is not playing well. And again, I'm not saying this one, or where Sundowns is not playing well, but they're able to just get that 1-0 and go home. That 1-0 from one little mistake or two mistakes, and they go home, you know. There's only going to be 5 or 6 really tough matches for Pirates. And sometimes I'm not even talking about the losses they've taken. Some of the losses now, it's not that the team was playing incredibly well. You can just tell that Pirates is not up for it sometimes. If Makgopa took his chances, we would be 4-0 up by now, says the general. NDK says Bogazi, wow. Striker's instincts, Bogazi. No, that was a finish. Outside of the boot. That was a finish. Side netting. Why are Pirates keeping Dlamini, Mabasa and Ambulance on the bench? Ambulance asithembisa man, ikhathele man. Ikhathele ambulance asithembisa. Or maybe his agent is negotiating. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Hey? I'm joking. That was a joke that was made by Babasa's agent. He's 20. Okay, Dibeo says he's 20. Kitla Motsepe Mkaya. 32 minutes in. Remember, halftime, I'm going to let 5 people in via multi-guest, and we'll have a conversation about what we're seeing from this game. Then if we can reach 35,000 likes, I will keep it open. Ooh, trapping. Trapping, boy. Nathanda ukutrapha fancy mara anikwazi ukulibeka phansi. Tito also wants to be there. Hey, Napoleon, Napoleon, Lina kutwa kataba. I'm just hearing the rumors and people saying this and that one saying that and that one saying that. Aksadi. I don't see Saleng coming back. Surely he signed for the neighborhood. Well, allegedly there's a 2-year. You see, this is the problem with our news media, our reporting media. They don't tell us the stories, guy. Everybody's telling us new information every week. There's apparently a 2-year option exercised by the team, Babang Bari, there was no 2-year option. Babang Bari, the time in which Pirates had to hey, Makupa sure. Velile ungangibulali please. Konilungena la. Please don't kill me, guys. Oh, Mahopa. I'm trying to stick up for him, Mara. What was that? What was that? Look at Pirates holding the ball longer without any game plan. The general says, Mahopa, no ways. Koputo says, Kiminze. Ominze. Ominze Timang. Who are you meaning for? Norma says, Gantu Pusaleng. Ola, he was called back from the national team, where he was taking part for the Chan games. I don't know where he is. Mahupa says no. Mashura says Mahupa, hi guys, no, come on. Mahupa, unedlozelihle says Wendy. Kubuta says Pirates to lose. Oh, you're meaning for Pirates to lose. Guys, save your energy, guys. Hey, why is everybody meaning? La minya. Save your energy. Relax, kokumoya, and focus on your own team. Coach Mangoba, each man must watch his own house. He must focus on his own house. So like I said, Bruce, cameraman always shows Mabasa. I'm telling you, Lebza, these ones love drama. Hey, they love drama. Every time he misses, they show Mabasa. The person that I want to know about is Ulipa. Oh, really? Oh, really? Almost. Evidence lacks shooting. Kings of Cups are playing, says Ufistos. Hey. What about Ufistos? That make it hard to give compliments. You'll give Pirates a compliment and then you'll come in and say, hey, Cup Kings. Who said we're losing this match? There's a couple of people in the comments, Fistos. Bala and Relay must take his chances. Agent says Hunt sold this game. Allegedly. I have to say it out loud. Allegedly. Please, hey, don't put me into trouble. I don't have the budget to go fight people. The thoughts and views expressed in the comments and by those watching the show with those that join the panels are not those of Overthinking Football or its host, George Mokwena. I have to because, hey, you guys, come on, ref, what? Mara Supersport has no plan. Nah, bro. We're watching two teams with no plan. It's just that one has better players or better individuals than the other, really. That's all we're watching here. 37 minutes in. We've probably got 11 minutes left if we include stoppage time. I don't think there'll be too much stoppage time. Actually, 11 is too much. We've got 9 minutes left, really, of this first half. Yeah, agent, great challenge shot by Coco Melon. Khuputo says I'm staying next to a lot of Paris fans. I have to mean ya. Oh, you're standing next to. Even my woman is Paris fan, so I'm trouble. Marakere, if she wins, maybe, maybe. I don't know, but anyway. So yeah, I'm good, my brother. I'm good. Two teams with no plan. What a punchline! No, we're watching two teams, guys. Pirates sometimes going long, sometimes going short, holding on to the ball too long. Basically begging Relay to do some individual brilliance things. Did you see how Ndlozi scored the goal? Oh, Sindlozi, Kimbogazi. Guys, maybe your defenders are better finishers because I remember that Libito goal versus Chiefs. Maybe your defenders are better finishers, man. But the CAF format, hey, Fistos. Look. Do you know how many times Coach has lost the ball there? Has lost the ball doing the exact same thing. Bas Tembong pencil, but the penciling is getting erased every single time. Oh, ball. What a ball. Otto with the short, over. With the shot, over. Okay, let's look at how it's looking. Okay, so now 6 shots from Supersport, 1 on target, 7 shots from Pirates, 3 on target, 56% possession to Pirates. Here's the crazy one: 186 passes completed versus 145. So Supersport, even though they're not really into this game, are very close to Pirates in terms of possession. There's an app I've been meaning to get. But he's dribbling himself. We need Ndondlo in this game. Guys, I just feel like Pirates need to be direct and faster with their play, man. They're way too slow for my liking. For their players' liking too. CAF format is long route. Oh, Marali on a long route, it's a half and half. How do you play long route 1 football that's meant to be for the second ball, but your striker's playing 10 or wing? A guy who's very good at winning the first ball is playing wing, or is dropped all the way back to midfield. Guys, route 1 ka focus. You can just see these teams are not. Lebza, Mara Lebza. Oti, remember I once said Chiva is better than Mabasa and Mahopa. Well, Shem, he was, and then Chiefs happened. Yeah. And then Chiefs happened to him. Counter. How? There's no need to hold the ball for that long. Counter. Heaven. We need Ndondlo. Hematune is so pistol. You're the worst. If I didn't fear Pirates fans, I would be saying the quality of this game and pitches in Vela level. No, this hasn't been a good quality game, and a lot of it has come down to decision making. Do you see a ball play in this team of Pirates? Like, this is where I don't understand. Pirates comes into this game, clearly they don't want to play a ball player. This is how Hugo Bruce sets up his team, right? But you don't play enough long balls to take advantage of the striker that you do have there, Umahopa. You get me? It doesn't make sense. Goss says Mkaba, not a good look for an athlete. How Kabzozo, and you guys say that we don't have enough goalkeepers and South African goalkeepers don't get a chance. National team player, that man. Maba says, like CR7 loves tapping in the ball for goals, says Ubongs. Tin says we need Saleng. Guys, Saleng needs a different contract according to rumors. Hey, how? Yo, Namawe. Oh, Pirates, critical moments. Critical moments, you allow Supersport back in. Fella, the Punisher's coming in. The Punisher Sahil is going to come in at some point. The Punisher Sahil is going to come in at some point, and you're going to rule all of these chances that you haven't taken. How was that scored? Oh, miscommunication. Oh. Look, they also almost missed that chance. Oh, miscommunication. Oh, Chain trying to channel his inner Ronwen Williams. He's trying to channel his inner Ronwen Williams. Oh, shame. Sweeper keeper gone wrong there. We are waiting for Tito second half. Oh, Envelope FC says Shembe. Amo says mistake. Kabzozo. Is it a head? It's not a head. I'm watching it live. I'm 3 seconds behind the TV. Matsatansa will win this game, says Sandile. What was Chain doing? When I say this is the Vela level, Papa Khosi says I shouldn't speak, says Agent. On my status, I wrote a simple Pirates to lose their cup, says Sia. Fisto says Sipo, mistake. But it's fine. Too early out, but it's fine. Remin said those ones are becoming loud. Liminya serious, guys. Such an uncalled for mistake. Sipo's not a good keeper, says Bongs. When I saw Toki at the back, says Crazy T. Jugaman and Mahupa, same. Supersport is very dangerous. King N. Aye. To be fair, though, they could be 2-1 right now if they'd taken that chance. What's wrong with Pirates strikers? This has been happening for some time. I don't think it's the strikers. I think it's the play. Pirates is relying on natural ability and individual brilliance to be what takes this team out. And you can only do that for so long, man. You can only do that for so long, especially with the leaky defense. Play it again. Make him sweeper keep again. But says, Tabi, what's your prediction for today's game? The big team. Stellenbosch is daily bread, guys. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I can't tell you why. But we're Stellenbosch's hoodoo team. Misjudged that one. We need big teams in the semis. Khoza can try and rig ASAP. No, I mean Pirate strikers past and present all have mold of Mahopa. I think Pirates historically... Oh, there's Pirates. There's the goal. There's the goal. Critical moment. Then Supersport. Hi, 2-1. Whoever said over 2.5, Shem. It's safe. Who scored, guys? Who scored? Venile. Tell me, Koreman. 2-1 Orlando Pirates. Mahupa, affectionately known as Uskomota for that celebration that he does. It's 2-1 now. It is still saying Bella level. Mahupa Mfanaka Mahupa, says Wendy. Mahupa's cruising, says Ufistos, the general. Still he must come out. General, man. Once Mahupa scores one goal, he can score a hat-trick. I see, guys. What are we watching? It's this, man. This, man. Supersport looked like they were coming back there as well. But Mahupa Mfanaka. Mahopadowski. Mahopaldinho. Mahopalowski. Kylian Mahopa. Let us who don't have peer request for halftime. Cheek says, no. Request only, guys. No mistakes in Supersport, no scoring again. Yes, Mahopa. Meleng Abune hat-trick already. That's true. We're cruising nicely. Tins. Could have been 2-0. It could have been 2-0 to Supersport. Did a good job with that cross. Stupid Mina, I don't mean ya. I mean again. Like you're saying, we've got Stellies. I'm focused for Stellies. You gotta hate us to love us. Up the bugs. Hey, Tins. Hey, Tins. Kane needs to wake up. Sia says, I'm not happy with Mahupa. He has let 3 chances go. Yeah, he could have actually had a hat-trick. Legitimately, could have had a hat-trick. But it's a mixture of his own bad finishing, but then also, it's also decision making in general. But we are at halftime, so please, those with no valor can come in and we can speak about what we saw in the first half. Let me just make sure that I'm pulling up the right people. I'm going to the field after this one to Minya for my friend. Guys, Mina ang minyeli Pirates. I don't feel like meaning against the Pirates. I don't feel like meaning against the Sundowns. I've got enough of my own problems to worry about. You see, now multi-guest is not opening. Like if I force it. While I figure out what's happening here. Fistos.
Greetings, Mr. OT.
You said you've got no fear. Tell me about this first half.
Guys, why abantu bathuke kangaka? This game, guys, we are cruising. We are very cruising on this game. We are ready to go to a semi-final. Mistakes in football, they constantly happen. There is no team that can score a goal without other team making a mistake.
Yeah.
That's how you must understand football. Like the first goal, two defenders went for the same ball. That is a mistake. Usipho Chayine uphumile wakhuthi ibhola. That is the mistake, and that's when they got to score. So why abantu bathuka, guys? We are cruising. We are the Nedbank Cup Kings. The lineup is very good. We've got bench. One thing that I love about this lineup, you've got players that they can come from the bench to change the game if there's a need.
Okay.
So, Mr. OT, man, let's relax. Let's enjoy the game. I know ukuthi abantu be Chiefs, they expect us ukuthi siphume because masizoqhubeka sibe khona kule cup le, it's gonna be a problem for them. So abakubheka indaba zabo ngo5:30. Tina, we are cruising. We're gonna win this game. It's either 4-1 or 3-1. We are winning this game simple.
Aye. Yes, usayile. But before I go too long, let me bring in Sia.
Danko.
Sia.
OT.
My brother.
Let me now come straight as much as you feed in yourself. OT, I'm an Orlando Pirates fan.
Okay.
And I'm that fan that doesn't celebrate mediocre. I'm a football fan before I'm a Pirates fan.
Yeah.
If you say this nonsense that we are watching now, it's a great football, then it means out then that the way that we see or we watch football is not the same and will never be the same.
Yeah.
Pirates doesn't have a ball player. And someone commented here, I think it was the gentleman that just left now. He said when he commented on that statement, this is not a league, it's a cup. Now, to me, it gave me a question as into, do you need a ball player to only play when there is, when the game is a competition or what?
Yeah.
You get my point? So now, somehow, we're going to have fans that will talk like that. 2-1 doesn't necessarily mean that Pirates is cruising.
Okay.
Pirates is playing very, very, very poor football. You've got your Njonjo sitting on the bench. You've got your team sitting on the bench. Pirates do have ball players. But Pirates is playing with 3 defensive midfielders. Now, then you tell me that you are cruising. That is nonsense. Football, you're supposed to have someone that is going to take the ball from the midfielders to the strikers. Someone that is going to take the ball from the defenders to the midfield, to the strikers still. You understand? You've got to have that one person that does that. But if you look at the way that Pirates is playing, they're not doing it. You understand? And then you say that you are cruising. Pirates is not cruising. Pirates is playing like a team that wants to build a team into something that they want to. Pirates is not a team that is feared as much as they were in the last two seasons. They are playing like this thing has been coming since last year. The people that I've spoke to, the people that in top hierarchy of Orlando Pirates, I've told them this thing before it happened. And I told them, if you don't change the players now and we put 1 player each per time and you take the 11 that you have entrusted and you, let me put it like this. OT, we play with the same 11.
Yeah.
On that same 11, you must take your Njonjo and let him play with your Tito, and you check how do they play when they play together. You understand? You take Njonjo and you put him with Mokwena. You check how does he play when you play with him. You understand? You don't make wholesale changes. So that you check these things that, okay, when OT is not there, I'm going to put Sia. I know Sia can play with OT. You understand? Paris doesn't have that. And if you fail to recognize such problems in your team and you always want to favor your team as the best team, but you see cracks and you don't want to recognize the cracks, then the team is going to collapse. And we're going to blame players and say Paris need to buy players and everything. Paris doesn't need to buy players. They need to change the system that they're playing with.
For time, I'm going to jump in just so that we can bring everybody in. Bongs.
Yes, OT.
Thank you,
Marabongs.
you can take me out so someone can come else.
No. I want you to stay because there's a question I want to ask. Bongs, re dlala ka 6 man. O di kena ka ditaba tsa Pirates man.
No, whatever about it, as a football fan, sometimes you need to talk about football. Before
Okay.
we work, I was not a fan of a team 80. So, coming to Pirates, ke a utlwisisa siya ka mokgwa o buang ka teng. In
Yeah.
football, I get there's a link between defense, midfield, and attack. Now, there's no one in the midfield that Pirates for the link between midfield, the defense, and attack. Not a pipeline at Pirates because now Pirates are playing a type of game where they are holding the ball. With no ideology by a thing when they are holding the ball. In Supersport side, I feel like primary school football ke the way ba dlalang ka teng. Everyone is chasing the ball and not even getting into spaces where the ball can be passed so that they can create chances.
Okay.
The one game, no, it's one because of silly mistakes that are made by both teams.
But isn't this how Pirates has been playing over the past few months? And it's been getting them results. Why fix something that's not broken?
But right now it's not working. And it's showing cracks that it's not gonna work. Now
Maraba leader. Ba leader 2-1.
it's going leading means nothing when you are not showing why you are leading. You have to show why you are leading. Look at how Sundowns plays. Sundowns, whenever they are leading, they show why they are leading.
Yeah.
Sundowns have 5 types of ways to play football. They change ways to play their football.
Okay.
Unlike Pirates who always play one style without no answer of what they are doing. Pirates are just holding the ball longer. They think holding the ball will help them more than playing the ball to other players and creating chances.
Okay.
And even though
Okay.
Bafana create a little chance, Mokopa is missing chances. He reminds me of David Khadebe at times. Wabana David Khadebe nele player missing almost like
Mkumigano.
Yeah, it's it. He's that type of player who can miss chances but still win you a game.
Okay. For time, let me bring in to Terence. Terence.
Mr. OT, my brother.
Hey, Humnati, Kiahuta well rested. How do you get it?
I'm well rested. Let me tell you, sir. Let me jump in. Mara pool party same time. I want my friends. Where they smoke, there's fire. I see trouble. Center Perinya Pirate is very weak. Ergo Woods something. Ne? King Yama 2000 number 1.
Okay.
The boy needs some rest. You understand? He's been carrying the team for so long. The boy needs to rest. Mr. OT, and then we can all see that Pirate doesn't have depth. Understand? And Pirate doesn't play convincing football. Even though somebody said, even though they are leading, they're not showing up into Bonaba lead. Understand the criteria? Yo, even those Komota scored, yo.
Ukoriles koba, Oscario, Ukoriles komota man, mutogele.
Mara. There was a ball ya seat, 1-on-1 me bra. I clear a ball. I clear a ball, me bra. When you must have composure when you're inside the box. That's Heleka my brother. On the box as a strike.
Yeah.
Any touch, wow, it's a penalty. One understand the Caribbean. But I'm not saying otherwise. So I want.
But then, Kupa just before I let Hansel come in, if you look at the Pirates, you're talking about the central pairing and you're saying that it's not strong enough. Does Supersport have what it takes to take advantage of that? And do 80% of the league's teams have what it takes to take advantage of that?
Let me tell you what's gonna happen. You see how the equalizing goal came.
Yeah.
It's how they are going to equalize again. This game is going straight to penalties.
Okay.
But this game is going to be decided via penalties. Understand? You know why, Kirigal? There's a problem. Kadi supporters are pirate. Understand? They are overhyping their players too much. Or more, this person, weak, Mario, overhyping them. Understand? I want. Mara, well, if they are win, good luck to them, Mara. As game on na pirate. So I unfortunately, if ever referee united I can decide the game, yeah. I get it. Allegedly panale motho wa bo 13 bona.
Mara, for time. Hey, Utkafela, for time, I'm going to bring in Hansel.
Hey, Mr. Oti, kunjani mafu, my brother?
Mangimnandi, Putwami, tell me, 2-1, half time, Utin, okay.
Mr. Oti, let me first say, as a Paris fan, I'm happy with how Paris is playing.
Okay.
I don't have a problem, and that goal that was scored, it was not a problem of the center pairing. It was Sipo Chinese misdemeanor. He made a mischeck, and that's why we were scored. It was not because of the center pairing. We were supposed to communicate with defense. Okay. And I don't know which game other people are watching, but as a Paris fan, I'm happy. Mahopa had about 3 or 4 chances that he should have scored.
Yeah.
And Nkota had 2 or 3 chances that he should have scored. We could have been talking about 5-1, 4-1 scoreline. So personally, I'm happy with how Orlando Pirates is playing, and I'm also excited to see the young man there at the back doing his thing. Mbegezelu Mbogazi. You can see that the future of Orlando Pirates is bright. Actually, we should be named Orlando 2K Pirates. I'm very happy with also how Ndozi is playing. The only lacking thing I think it could have been the goals. Paris is playing very well, Mr. Oti. I'm very happy. I don't have as much complaints as other people. Now I'm happy as a Pirates fan.
So when you're saying that you're no longer Cocomelon, you're Cartoon Network altogether. And let me go to Sia. Second half, what do you think is going to change? What should change from both teams? And what's your score prediction? Very quickly.
Even on my status, I've written Paris would lose their Nedbank Cup. I'm a Paris fan, my man, and I love Paris. With the
double agent,
with the poor performance that Paris is displaying now, teams are getting to notice that, and teams are changing now. From fear to like, no, let's go after Paris.
Okay.
Let's take the game to them. You understand? There's not that fear of if Pirates get there, we know that we must make sure. You understand? You know, my man, if you don't kill a game now, this is not boxing, this is football. The goals that you miss are what matters.
Yeah.
Supersport can come with 2 goals now. What are we gonna do? Pirates has lost a game there in Cape Town City with the same thing, that of missing opportunities. We must not, because of the fact that we support Orlando Pirates. So we see that we don't see the problems, or we cannot complain about these chances your Mahopas are missing. South African strikers are very, very poor. It's not the Orlando Pirates problem.
Yeah.
It's a South African striker in general. Our strikers are very poor when it comes to finishing. But just to cut off
very quickly.
Yes. I think if it would be lucky for Pirates to win, but I think Supersport will work with this game. I'm telling you.
Because so 3-2
or something like that.
Okay.
Let me make just an example to clarify.
Very quickly.
Yes, you see now people are blaming Togi. Tell me which goalkeeper can go from. Remember when Da scored an own goal against Kaizer Chiefs? Tshwane did the same thing. He's doing the same thing now to Togi. He's not talking to his defenders. How do you expect your 4 and 5 to always be switched on, whereas your goalkeeper is quiet? And then we must not talk about that. You get my point?
For time, I just need your prediction, just for time, because we're getting back in now.
3-2. The score would end at 3-2. Yes.
Bongs, what needs to change in the second half, and what's your score prediction?
Someone has to take control of that midfield. Either Supersport starts seeing that Pirates Batwara Bolo fella for a long time, and there's no ideology of how they are playing. They can take over the middle field and control it. But Pirates on internal players to come in and control that middle field so that they can have a pipeline between defense, middle field till attack.
Yeah. Mara, can I ask very quickly, Bongs, does Supersport have enough to take advantage of these things that has been spoken about? Or is it just going to be one of those games where, in your guys' eyes, Pirates gets away with it?
I think Pirates is going to get away with it again.
Score prediction?
3-1.
Okay. Hansel, what must change in the second half for you from both teams? And then what's your score prediction?
Mr. Oti, I think Pirates need to take their chances.
It sounds like you're far away, okay, Hansel.
Sorry, as they
there we
missed in
go.
this first half. Yes. Sorry. They shouldn't miss as many chances as they missed in the first half. They need to score more, create those chances, at least allow maybe Umakopa to go out, Mabasa to come in and take all those chances. For Supersport, they must not change. I'm comfortable with how they are playing. I need to score more goals. 4-1.
Okay. No, guys, the second half is off. Please remember that whatever my timer says, as at 45 minutes to it, and you'll have the time. For example, it says 1 minute 03. It's actually 46 minutes 03. That's why I put the second half there. Okay, so in the first half, I think we watched two teams that weren't necessarily, they were just playing. It wasn't teams that were going out and trying to kill the other one, or teams that are coming with a specific structure. Pirates still has a little bit of an issue with using Umakopa and getting the ball up the pitch to those players to see what's happening. Now, Pirates, like I always say, is the better team. So they're always going to be able to sneak out the wins. I did say previously that, you know, a lot of the Pirates goals are scored coming from, like the way Mbogazi scored, or a penalty or a free kick or a header from Makaula, for example, but it doesn't necessarily come from the play of the Pirates. And I think Jose needs to maybe fix some of that, the actual play of the Pirates. I don't even think that it's actually like something huge that needs to happen in terms of the tactics and all of that. I just feel like Pirates plays too slow at times, and they try to hold the ball unnecessarily, when I think Pirates looks its best when they're pushing the tempo and they're pushing up and they're making the other teams uncomfortable. When it comes to Supersport, I'm not quite sure what Supersport is trying to do with Zugamanja. I was expecting to see Abo Krobla and Abo Saile coming in and then playing more of a traditional game, especially knowing that Pirates, that back four is not necessarily the best back four. So if you can put them under pressure with the way that they cross, the way that they play normally, you could probably get something from this game. But Supersport seem content now to just try and absorb as much pressure as they can. I'm hoping that, you know, Kaizer Chiefs legend Saile comes onto the pitch at some point. sorry, so let's be serious. But I'm hoping to see Abo Saile, Nabo Krobla come in, because I think if Supersport can play with a little bit of width, they can maybe do something to Pirates, whether it be internal in the box, playing high balls, you know how Krobla loves that type of play, or whether it be counter-attacking and allowing your two wing players to face 2v2 basically. Similar to what they did to Kaizer Chiefs. So we'll see what happens. I'm still worried about Usaile, man. I know Usaile, Mahopa, man. Yes, he scored, Mahopa fashion. Mara, hey, I worry about the game that he plays normally and how that affects his space Sabumfukeng to maneuver there. Chain with another mistake. Why don't you shoot? Guys, why are South African players afraid to shoot? Why do they not take things first time? First half, we watched Mahopa get two chances that he should have, if he just took it first time, he would have had something. Or at the very least, it would have been more dangerous than what happened after. Now we look at the Supersport trying to walk the ball into the net. Hi, guys. Anyway, let me see. Agent told you that Gavin sold this game. Guys, they're trying their best. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. No, I mean, look, for me, honestly speaking, I always say that this is South African football. Even when you follow Sundowns and you say that they're incredible, there's quite a few games where it was 0-0. It was a tough game. Sundowns had to score a lucky goal or individual brilliance goal to get out of it. It happens, this thing. This is South African football. My problem is that, you know, it's one thing to watch a team where you can read the plan and you're like, oh, okay, they're failing because of the players, or they're failing because of the other team, maybe the way they're set up. Mara, to watch two teams, somebody calls it high school football or primary school football, where the ball is just, man, there, and they play it because it's there. Abanye ba tribula, kufunek ba tribule. Unkot has lost the ball so many times just from trapping the ball and trying to play. Abo Makhupa on the wing, and we know that he's not good at the other stuff. You look at the Supersport, we haven't seen Michelle's man do anything here in this game. Like, it's just typical PSL game. And if it comes down to a typical PSL game, Pirates wins. Let's just be honest. Sipo wants to drink us. Icon says Sheik. Chain is not having a good game. Which is why I say, take them wide, pump the crosses, or take them wide on counters. Just keep doing that over and over and over again. Oh, Tito's getting ready to come in. Chain will cost us this game. If Mabasa was on the field, Pirates would be leading by 4 now. I don't know, PK. I don't know. Lena Mabasa, let's not overly praise him. Lena, you are mister. But if he did get the chances that that Makhupa got, he would have scored them. For sure. Lepasa too. Selili Betzika Lepasa. Oh, Bradley Krobler, he's back. The only man who can chase, who can still chase Peter Shalulile. There's the messages. I'm sure Gavin is messaging them now on what to do. What's the point of banishing a coach to the stands if they still have that type of influence? It should be you stay in the team hotel. Lepasa Khagole Shapo, trust issues on China with his defenses. That's a good point. That's a good point because the defense hasn't been the best. You know, they've been solid. They know how to suffer, but when you play against, I'm not going to say smarter teams, but more direct teams, it becomes an issue. Look at that. Chain has got to go back to Pirates of FNB Stadium bench. But speaking of the bench, on Pirates' side, it's Butelezi Mayela who's running centrally. No one, because your striker's gone. You've got Maela Shandu, Van Rooyen, Mosele, Ndlondlo, Dlamini, Tito, and Mabasa on the bench. I think a Tito Ndlondlo sub could look great. Just look at how they're playing. Yo, guys. Oh, tell me, have you ever seen a goalkeeper that is as quiet as Chain? Look, I don't think Chain is a bad keeper. I actually champion Chain a lot. But a lot of football for me is staying in your lane. When you try and do things that are not in your lane, for whatever reason, Amahle brought up a great point about him not trusting his defense. But if you try and do things that don't make sense for you, sweeper keeping, you could even say, I don't even know why he was sweeper keeping inside his own box. But anyway, you start to see that this guy is doing things that he doesn't understand. But Uchaine for me is a great goalkeeper in terms of goalkeeping. Now, if you start putting all the other stuff on it, Uronen Ushabantu all day, every day, ilapo. I bet you Dlamini will come on before Ndlondlo. Yeah, let's see. That bench won't work in Polokwane. I'm waiting for Kaizer Chiefs game. PK, relax, PK. There's still 2 hours before that game, so please relax. Defense struggles to coordinate with Chain. Is it maybe, Wendy? Is it maybe that Chain is not used to being the main communicator in the Pirates backline? Like, how much work do Abonda do in communicating on his behalf? If that makes sense. Like, when you've got leaders at the back, do you really need that much noise or coordination? Is that maybe that again we're judging Chain off of something that he doesn't necessarily normally do, if that makes sense? He's too quiet on those posts, so keeper is the coach in the field. Okay, let's see. On the 15th, 16th, Lebza, 16th, Lichinchi like here. We are cooking this team. This is how they play, says Ulebza. Sia says OT, keeper is the first leader, follows number 5, 10, and 6. No, that's true. But when you have leaders like Abonda at the back, who not only coordinate, they also play the ball out, they also do all of those things. Does that matter? Does that factor into these conversations? Hi, Mtia. Guys, Kupari gift, guys, and also 35k, guys, 35k. It's Toki for me who's failing communication, says Amahle. Paris team lacks leaders. It does matter, says Sia. Chain is spoiled, says Papa Jose. You know, ever since somebody showed, made notice of that scoreboard, now I see it all the time. Guys, apa team? That's the DDC team, ne? Ow. Now coach Makanya. Actually, how does the DDC log look? Wait. I want to see where everybody's placed. DDC log table. Hey, Chiefs is number 1. Wait, guys. Hey, whoa. Chiefs is number 1, guys. Go DDC. Hala, Coach Vela. Where's Paris? Number 5. That's interesting. Supersport number 3. Chain is supposed BC must lead the team next week Sunday. BC doesn't lead, man. BC just suffers. They just look at each other and suffer. They're like, no, today we're going to suffer. No communication, no nothing. We're just going to fight. Yes, BC is the soldier, guys. Staji, I do. Kinda used to play football, ne? How's that going? Chiefs must win today. I'm sure Chiefs is number 1 with the game in hand. Yeah, number 1 with the game in hand. Number 1 with the game in hand. We are taking DDC. At least maybe they'll count. Karile box. This is why you're counting GDL trophies and all of that stuff. Oh, yellow card. Yeah, not a bad day for him, eh? I wish Paris must qualify for the semi-final today. I now want a derby final. Pirates, please knock out Sundowns. Tina will try on the other side. DDC must be the first team and vice versa. Hey, PK. I don't know if the kids can handle us fans full on. Keeper's the one who stands and watches the game, so he has more influence on the field. Look, I've always said that my problem with the PSL right now, my problem with the PSL right now is that defensively. So I'll take it out of this game. I'll use Chiefs as an example. Do you think that Miguel and Dottley talk to each other throughout the game? And I don't mean talk to each other like it has to be deep. Like, I mean, Kulmal is into like from Ekas. If you ever played Ekas, there's always one guy, usually the 5, who's going push up, shift, now umuntu wakho meant behind what. Do you think that Dottley and Miguel do those type of things? Dottley, Miguel, that whole backline is like, for example, and I think that just shows you the lack of communication that exists. I think in this PSL, the modern PSL, the modern game, or whatever, but the modern PSL surely suffers from those type of things. How many games till DDC League is finished? Or to keep on dreaming Chiefs at Jehovah Vandag? Miguel is the leader, he commands. PK. Miguel's usually the first one out of position. Yes, they do talk, says Brian. Sia says, that is what is befalling Pirates. Bongani says, last time we had a Soweto Derby final, ABSA Cup, Chiefs won 5-4 on penalties. So that's what I'm saying, that like communication. I don't know if these players do it. I don't know what happens. And to be fair to them, it's the football that we played Kokasi for our small teams was very different to the football that is played at the PSL. So maybe that comes into it, and maybe it's not as easy to communicate. Maybe the game is so hot that you're not honestly all the way there to do it. I don't know, Mara. Communication, I say, come on. And we know the key players. There was a 5 that was very key. A goalkeeper's key, to see us point, but there was a 5 was very key. It was usually the smartest defender there. Free roam, sweeping, whatever. That 5 with the... Let me watch so long so I can drive to the field. No stress here. As long as Sundowns is there, there's no Derby final. Brian says, I don't think they would finish a game without talking. For me, that's obvious. No. It's obvious, Mara, the way Chiefs have conceded goals, 24 goals in 20 games, the way they've conceded shows you that they don't. Especially when it's hot. When it's hot, they stop talking completely and you watch them. Mikel is the player that jumps out immediately. Abo Frosla usually behind. Abo Mart, there's nobody there who's saying, guys, dropa, Mart Iza. Froslunga pushi. Yeah, nyahamba sala. Yeah, what. Those little things, you know. There's no solution to a fall off, it just happens. CS's problem, we have modernized everything in football, even communication is modernized. The way I'm sleeping, 8 is far. Hey Mara, agent. It would have been 10 if not for you guys postponing your game. Guys, what happened there? Why are we talking about Chiefs? I was just using it as an example, PK. Please leave me alone. You'll see your favorite midfielder just now. Chiefs fans celebrate 1-1, now it's 2-1. Ow! Angeni Nkunzi. Bradley Krobler. Cross the ball. He'll find it. The master of communication in the field was Kune. Salute to him. The rest after him don't do it. But to be fair, Kune had, let's think of a successful one. Kune had Boma Shamaite. You know, he wasn't telling them that much. As Orlando Pirates were definitely winning, it says Brenner. Agent says, why is Saile not playing? Do you know what I want to see one day? Go Supersport. Good old Gavin 442 with Nurkovic and Bradley Krobler up top. Yo. If they still had Kimang, Chandre, and you gave him Nukovic and Grobler up top. Yes, yes. Yeah, the goal. Yo! Or play 4-3-3. Play 4-2-1-3. No. 4-1-3-2. Or just the 4-3-3 with Zuamanja playing as a 10. Just so that it can sweep up when the balls get crossed. Yo. No, PK. No. Kune came before Bo Masha and Tower. No, I know. I'm just saying that I'm trying to think of like the top defenses that he played with. Kune Tower, Tefupan, Masilela, not Potoven, Frosler. I will be here. Shazi, I will be here. We're going to do a watch along for 6. We're just going to carry on up until 8. Campbell is replaced. Musa, Saile ha khone go crosser. Saile ha khone go crosser. Chain has discipline problems, guys. He just came from suspension. Already game got one. Okay, namang Tito lemang. Okay, Tito is coming on the pitch with Ufan Royen. Yeah, hopefully he can pace Pirates up. Pirates needs to pace up, man. Pirates needs to pace up for sure. Guys, why don't we take Grobler seriously? I think he's third on the list of the most goals ever in the PSL. Why don't we take him seriously as a player? At least Shasha's getting his shine because, you know, Sundowns. But why don't we celebrate Bobo Grobler, man? Because he plays for Supersport United, says Khotato. What's happening there by Mayfair? Guys, Tuchelang Kevin, man. Hey, you guys, the comments would get me into trouble. Hey, this is why I can't stream them anymore. Because you guys say anything. Hey. We're too busy booing Chief. But yeah, I'd love to see Grobler and Nukovic in the same team. Not much hype from any of the big three to be goated. Supersport only play when they face Chiefs. Yeah, Crickety X. Saile, Nukovic, Gavin. Kitty X. Of course they're going to turn up when they're looking you in the face. Hey, you see now. Okay, Tito, Van Rooyen, and Musele on. Nkota and Mbata. Kota Mbata Limankan. Off. Let's see what happens in the middle. I think this one will give Pirates a little bit more control in the middle. Hoping to see what Musele can do with Tito. Honestly speaking. if they can combine there in the middle. Musele gives Pirates a player that can play the 6 and actually come and call for the ball, which is something that we always complain about with Makola and Mbata. And then, of course, he may have a partner there with Utito. So let's see. Hey! We'll start hyping Krobla if he scores a brace today. Guys, he's done the work already. Imsadla thina ngo-4-1 manje isidliwa kakhulu galula la. Hey TV, phela i-team yakho idliwa galula. If i-team ifocus laba they real. City lost. Man City lost to nothing. Yo. I know the bet slips. Pirates features in great hands. Impressed by Dlozi and Mbogazi. Mahopa is tired, says Abuti. Hello, Z. Hola, winner. Hello, winner. Then you say hello. Those people can only be serious when they play with Chiefs. Yeah, City lost. Crazy T, I saw. Yo. Injuries are denying him his shine he deserves, plus his own team is failing to hype him. Mara, shouldn't the league hype you? At some point the league should hype you. To be one of the 2 active players that are up there in terms of the goals that they've scored in the PSL, that's insane. Naturally you should be hyping them. Okay, here they come. 72 minutes in. Pirates still leading 2-1. Okay. Man City had complete backline. I thought they would lose. Agent. It's still Man City, man. The name of the Father, the Son, and Uno Spirito Santo. Only I'm a 2K worried about Man City. Wait, the whole city lost to Forest. Yeah, Forest is on fire these days. Forest is on fire these days. Okay, here comes Pirates. Let's see what they can do. Tito. Hey, Mar. Tito na. If they just communicated with him, those men making a run right behind him. To who? They get so fancy and they try and do these high-grade things. Manchester City lost against Nottingham Forest. I love the result because of Liverpool. Hey, no, I'm not gonna lie. I love it because Arsenal. People are starting to say that Man City is gonna catch Arsenal. Hey, can't be. Okay, here comes Supersport. Really needs some rest. Kidding, Rachel. As somebody mentioned it now in the comments, but we've been saying that sometimes, man, it's not even because he's playing bad or anything. Sometimes you just need to relax the boys, let them sit down, manana. Not always have them running up and down. It's like I haven't seen what's going on YouTube. Let's see. Look at what they're talking about there. Kevin. Guys, leave busy carry envelope ko commenting. Leave the envelopes, man. Okay, let's see. Chaba. Evan. Chaba on YouTube says, up the Bucks, it would seem that we can't rely on past game statistics, seeing that Supersport has won and scored more than Pirates in the tournament. What are your thoughts on Ndlondlo's form as an analyst? Look, I think Ndlondlo, one of my favorite players. The problem with him is not necessarily his ability. Last season, there was a point where Ndlondlo just switched off, man. And I think he lost, for me, just from the outside, he lost a lot of trust from Coach Jose, in my opinion. I think Coach Jose doesn't trust that Ndlondlo is going to perform to his best all games. I think Ndlondlo sometimes takes days off. Tito has now lost the ball a couple of times trying to do fancy stuff. But he's a great player. I think he'd be a great addition to this team as a deep lying playmaker. If you could play him with Makaula, for example, to allow him to just control the game from there. There was a bit of an issue last year when Da came back in, because when Da came back into the team, the playmaking started going through Da, and Ndlondlo stopped getting the ball as much as he used to get it when he was the main guy, essentially. Chain would play the ball to him, but the moment Da came back, they played to Da. So, yeah, from that point of view, I think he would be a great control addition here for deep line playing, and maybe he could be the link between Chain, the midfield, the lower midfield, and the upper midfield. Let's be honest, Pirates don't have strikers, says Delightful Pyramids on YouTube. Uban leso striker. Nganti idlala kuyiphi channel? I hope you found it now. Marigu 202. Hey. Supersport with a chance, and they hit it all the way up. Is he back on form, or is it the same hype Pirates had when he first came in before running out of form? I think he would be useful in the team. Hey, PK, agent. Yeah, man. Lippy, Ziluna, man. Hey, Kosi, please can you give me some suitable prediction of the match for Stellenbosch versus Kaizer Chiefs? This one is the tough one. It's tough, like I said at the beginning of the show, that it's tough because Chiefs, yes, we are the hoodoo team, yes, Stellenbosch, but Stellenbosch won't want to allow Chiefs to beat them over and over again in a season. So it's going to be tough, but I'm going to go with my heart here and say that Chiefs wins 1-0. Quick one, who's more in danger of losing their spot between Makaula and Mbata? Oh, Mbata for sure. Mbata for sure. Now, you could make the argument that Musele and Makaula may be asked to do some similar work, with Musele being able to at least play the ball better than Makaula. But I think Mbata is the one that you have to look at, because at the very least you have Makaula's defensive work rate. And then if you could have Musele's half work rate plus the passing ability added on to Makaula in that midfield, I think, yeah, so Mbata for me. Mbata for me is at risk more than anyone else. At the ends. They're on 202, Louis. Oh, but 3-1, Stellies and Chiefs, says PK. Yo, or Stellies Chapa Chiefs 3-1. Yo. Mapili Klubi says the Lord Chiefs is on Liwa. Anita, I told you I'm going with my heart. I'm going with my heart again. Late. Pule. I was so excited when Pule signed when Vincent Pule signed for Pirates, because for Supersport, because I thought that he could give them that wide threat that Probla loves so much to play with. But it hasn't materialized to anything because they keep trying to play him as a 10. Hey, Vugawena, Chain. Long shot there by Supersport, stuns Chain. Hey, Chain is having a bad day, hey? Relatively bad. Come back later, you'll say I told you, PK. Thank you, Spider. Chief 2-0 win. Papago says if Stellies wins tonight, we'll see each other in the next. We'll see each other next season. Supersport not being clinical in front of goal says Nwako. Maybe Pule can change the game for Supersport. Can they substitute Relay? Says Wendy. Linsa Star Boy. Ow! Kaizer Chiefs legend. Yeah? Saile coming onto the pitch. Pirates legend. Pule coming onto the pitch. If Pirates had played two strikers, which would you start? So if Pirates was playing two strikers from the three, or just in general, who would I start? In general, Mabasa for me. But then if I was playing two, I'd play Mabasa and Lepasa. Maybe. See, that's all Makhupa does. Win the first ball. Give you a shortcut into the other person's box. Supersport, just like Kaizer Chiefs, chop and change unnecessarily. Pule lost his legs. Him bursting down the line is unrealistic now, but his crosses are needed. That's what I'm saying, 1806. I was excited, not necessarily... You see, at Pirates, him and Lot bursting down the wing was often meaning that they would need to have the final action. But at Supersport, if you've got a good enough foot to put in a good enough cross, you don't have to run all the way down. Like Campbell used to love crossing from the line of the top box, the top of the box. If you were to take the top of the box and draw a line all the way to the side, he liked crossing from there instead of crossing from the byline. So you could still do something like that, if we're being honest. Supersport moments now. Oh, Tabad, welcome. Ufita gari yako. Oh, you're getting ready for Minya. No Minya for Chiefs. I just wanted to see something. Nicholas says we can't wait to play Sundowns in the final. Hey. 82 minutes in. We are almost done. I'd imagine that there's only going to be 2 minutes added on at the end. So we're looking at around 11 minutes left of this game. Supersport is just bobbling the ball around, man. There's no direction. But they are getting forward. You have to give them that. You have to give them that. Yeah, true that about Campbell. I think Gavin needs to go back to the drawing board regarding Pule. No, look, I thought it was going to be interesting. Because I imagined that Pule would have been a calmer presence as an older player for Supersport, especially when you need to cross and play that wing play. So when I saw him in the 10, and at some point he was playing striker very early on this season, I was like, no, guys. No way. You should have just signed Makaringe then. The OP bench is giving us nothing, says Wendy. Ngwane says Supersport lost focus. I told you, OT, Supersport play like primary school kids when they play during the break time. Where is Han? Because I can't see him. He's suspended. He's sitting in the booths up there. They keep cutting to him every now and then, T-Man. Marco saying Supersport making this game easy for Paris to win. You know what I was thinking? I thought at the very least, what you try and do is just pump the crosses in. Even if you have to play 753 crosses, just to put Pirates under pressure. But it seems that Lebona, they're half building, half playing wide, half long ball. It's just a lot of halves, guys. Oh, our teams, man. Oh, our teams struggle. Gameplay. They struggle. Indeed, too much. Yeah, put pressure. Do you know what I call it? It was the kitchen sink. The kitchen sink got rulani. Rulani. 0-0. Last 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Until Mendieta gets his head on that ball. Smelu Mendieta nje. Or somebody slips, or somebody does whatever. Dear Chiefs fans, Mart is on the bench. Have they announced? Wait, let me see. Yo, eh? Kanake agent. If he's really if indeed he's on the bench, we're going to see. I want to see what they've gone with then. If Mart is on the bench, wait, I'll read it for everybody. But they haven't announced it yet. Wait. Let me see if the other people have it yet. Idiski fans. But he finally Mfukeng is rested. Hey, he's gonna be back next week running. Happy. Alright, let's see. I can't find the lineup. Papa Jose, if you guys have the in at these teams, Kupaleri saying guys. Yes, Chiman. No, we're gonna go. I'm gonna allow quite a lot of time for everybody to jump in and speak about how they felt about this game, and then 6 o'clock we will switch over to Chiefs. Always ready. Always ready. Hi man, is the lineup cannot wait. Ghana, they like to took it out. They like to use Instagram at times. Cause I can't find it. Oh, check Soccer Bullet. I just know that they're still live right now. It Chiefs on Insta. Oh, what a bad cross. Wow. Soccer Bullet. Let's see. Tito's never impacts the game off the bench. Tito lost the ball so much right now. He's lost the ball so many times. And he was trying to do fancy things. Okay, so apparently it's Vuma. It's Frosla Miguel, Msimango Tove, Tsele Modi Ngobo, Sirino Lelepo to Pris. Vuma. Frosla Miguel, Msimango Tove, Tsele Modi Ngobo. Tsele Modi Ngobo. Sirino Lelepo to Pris. Tsele Modi Ngobo. Do we really not rate Stellenbosch that much? Kyle Modi Ngobo. Kyle is going to be playing alone in the 6th. Unless I'm reading something wrong here. Or Kyle Ngobo Sirino in the 3. Sorry. Kyle Ngobo Sirino in the... No. That's not the play. Okay, we'll see it as it comes along. Wait a second. Wait a second. Sorry, General. Sorry. Too much bravery. Just love my client Martin on the bench. That's brave. There's no way. I would never. Choo? De Jong is going to have a field day. De Jong. Okay, 89 minutes in. Still 2-1. Pirates leading. Yeah, Supersport e felletswe ke matla man. E felletswe ke matla. How afedile, teams afedile matla. Afedile. They had a good run, but they couldn't take advantage of it. This game should have been 2-2. The plan is to outscore them. OT score 5, concede 3. Tabang, for a team that has conceded 24 and scored 22 in the league, can't be playing those games, guys. We can't be playing those games. Interesting lineup. Chiefs are the destroyer. Papa's Jaffa. Mwako says Supersport has been poor in this match. They have. They've got no plan, man. I hate watching games with teams that have no plan of how they're going to get forward, how they're going to play, where they're going to do it. What are we doing over and over again? What are we exploiting from the other side? $5 minutes for what, Rev? 5 minutes for what? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Get to two. I don't know what to say. Yo. Pagania. I doesn't have there for Jimmy. You defend one goal for 45 minutes. Mabu is cooking there in the middle since 1806. What did I say? Yeah, no, see, you did say. Ha! Guys, can you relax your butt cheeks? La minya hakana. Not like this. But nonsense. Oh, once again, Kori when Kosazad. Ha! Does Nedbank Cup have extra time or does it go straight to penalties? Yo, I haven't had to use my extra time graphics. Are they still fine? Yo. Oh, and now Pirates wants to play. If Supersport concede here. Football, relax, no need to panic, says Pistos. Supersport will win, says Sipo. Here comes extra time. When you comment about how bad the team is playing, they fight you. They will not survive Sundowns next week, says Marco. Kaizer Chiefs fan for life. Yay, Chief! Focus! Jose Rivero is the problem here, says Patrick. Sundowns is winning this one, relax. Why change the defense when there's no need, says Sia. Why did they take out Mbogazi, says Brenna. Oh, it's got extra time. Okay. His subs are not it though. Not in old Peter Mukaba, that was Gavin's plan, says Papa Hoshi. Cookies are bad luck. PK says Marawa, what is Tito doing here? I don't want to say too much, PK. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much. Okay, let's do this. Since we're going to extra time, let me let in some people and we can just speak quickly. Michelle. Hey, Mara, Michelle. Hey, my brother.
Hey,
Hey,
shalom,
man.
shalom, brother.
Oh,
Now I
today you're
just there.
shaloming. Today's shalom.
No, I was just there minding my business, working on my things. That's why this we see on the panel. Eh,
What happened? What happened here?
there's a song that Chiefs fans have introduced me to. They say, Mara, why, Mara, why? Ah, I don't know what happened, man. Like for such a dead drama game, man. Ish.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it, man. I personally didn't expect it. In fact, I was even looking forward. I was even looking for. I was looking forward to Kaizer Chiefs game because this has been a extra poor game. You
Ow.
know, and the pitch doesn't help it. Hey, so all I can say is, where's no hand? Where's no hand?
Mara, can I ask? Have the results been clouding how Pirates is playing, if that makes sense?
Another thing is, I'm seeing a black Mercedes Benz outside, so I'm afraid to speak. No, man, but I think you are delayed, OT. You are very delayed. Your network is poor, man.
Is it me?
Yeah, your network is very delayed. But anyways, let me answer your question. I don't know, man. I think they are on a championship level where we just have to win the game by all necessary. You know, I think Sundowns did this last year a lot under Coach Rulani, where they just find a way to win. You know, the football wasn't that great, and I always say it being overhyped, but I'm always on some. It was possession for possession's sake. It wasn't interesting, you know. In fact, it was boring, as people would say, and I would say it was tactical, you know. So I think they got into that mode where it's just results. But again, I question that we saw this movie with Rulani's team, where again, when it matters the most, sometimes you don't get that lucky.
Yeah.
Like they didn't get this lucky today, you know, and that's where it becomes problematic, because then we start to analyze, how did you draw, how did you lose? We begin to look at those things. We're like, those things are not doing them well, right? But when you win, those things don't matter. Right now, people remember Coach Rulani as this great tactical coach, and we play this beautiful football and what, right? But for some of us who analyze those games, we know it wasn't always the case, you know. So I think questions will only generally be asked when Pirates get results today, at least for now, you know. But until then, as long as they win, nobody cares.
Okay. PK.
I mean, OT. Schema matsatsantsa, man. I mean, schema matsatsantsa. Schema matsatsantsa.
Lona, le wa khelona tsa ntse shapile fone.
Yeah, mamelodi ya tloga kwa ra ba bona batho ba so real. Marwell, OT. You know, I think we must pause for a moment and ask certain questions and be real to ourselves.
Okay.
The substitution that Jose did, it's not working. I've been saying from the first half, why did Mahopa for so long? These guys have supporters. They will drain this boy. They will insult the boy for the chances that he missed. He will be remembered. If Pirates lose today, Mahopa will be remembered and he will be victimized for the opportunities that he missed today. This is the reality. One thing I know, and you give Makopa and Mabasa this opportunity, I can tell you, Mabasa will capitalize on this opportunity. At least one goal or two in advantage of Pirates. But well, I'm not a Pirates fan. What can I say? This is what I'm watching. I'm watching to say you can't rely on Relay even if you see that he's not giving the best.
Yeah.
For the fact that he is okay and you know his capabilities, players get fatigued, they get tired. And it goes back to the question of the depth of of Pirates. I mean, you have good players like
Musale, yeah.
Good man. This guy can play. At least twin him with Talent Bata. Players like Talent Bata, you don't easily take them out because at least he can shoot from range.
Yeah.
When Pirates is pressed, what do? Who's gonna shoot now? You can't tell me that Talent Bata will shoot now and will bring. Man, I don't know. I don't know what is the plan of Jose, and he's introducing a lot. It's good to introduce a lot of youngsters, but at least balance the team. Balance the team so that you can have an advantage. Because I'm telling you, my brother, thank you, OT.
No, thank you, PK. Guys, sorry, I'm just trying to get my timer synced up. Let me go to Fistos.
Braf and May.
What's that, Fistos, man?
Minang ding time, I get straight to the point in Pumeng Hambe. Mr. OT, there is one thing that I once said long time ago in your life show. I said, if in football, the other team does not come to play so that they watch you when we win the young. So if ever when you're going to expect to go to Pirates must always be on top of the game, what do you think the other team is doing from their training sessions? You must understand, now they come here with a game plan and they come here to win the game. Unfortunately, we can't have it our own ways at all times. So you cannot crucify players for doing mistakes as if personally as an individual you don't do mistakes. It's not fair. If ever you feel like Pirates must be a well-oiled machine with no mistake, then you don't know South African football. You don't know South African football. I want to tell you straight. Not come watch it with emotions. Other teams are coming to play because they've also prepared to play for that competition. Then coming to the game, Mr. OT, Ribeiro has done a substitution that we are not happy about. But if ever the game ended 2-1 beside team, it was a good substitution. That's football. Other teams capitalize on what other teams are making. So let's expect to be perfect. And if ever I might take a break, man. This is football. You are not being paid for being a supporter. Our role is to support the team, is to support the players that are playing the field. We can't criticize our players. Everyone make a mistake. On this side. You are learning from mistakes. Now it's mistakes. They make mistakes. Then you want to crucify someone for making a mistake. Then clearly you didn't understand football. Then clearly you didn't play football. Tina, some of us, we grew up with this thing and we understand mistakes are bound to happen in football. They are bound to happen in football. They are happening for Real Madrid, Man City. They are always there. So let's not be hard and the mistake. Who made mistake? Is it the end of the world? The answer is no. Tomorrow Makupa can score a Makupa was playing very good. This is football, guys. Let's come down and enjoy. And I still say we are going to the semi-final.
So thank you, Vistos. Let me bring in Sia. How do you feel about the game?
OT, I wanted to comment, but no, this guy Fistos, after I've spoken, these things that he's saying, they are directed to me. The reason why I'm saying so, after my statements, he said to me, I mustn't be a boss and expect each and every person that is listening here to take what I'm saying. I think his level of understanding or listening is very poor in the sense of it doesn't understand. Because when I spoke to you, because my point is supposed to be directed to you. When I spoke to you, I said, let us make an example of that Kaizer Chiefs game where that back, and then Chayine went to him instead of talking to him or check what he was going to do. You point. Now he's saying you are referencing things and etc. You've got to have a reference when you are making a point. You understand? So all of these things I say now, I know that to me because he's been saying a lot of things towards me, but I'm here for that. I come here to conversate with you about football, etc. Anything else has got to do that, I don't worry about it. Let me tell you something, Ochi. I've played football with friends on ABE. No friends one used to play for sometimes. I played football in the highest of levels. The things that I say them because I know the pressure of football. I used to play record. I used to play high-level football to such an extent that the reason why we ever went up is because of color. And the people that were leading football teams, the UF, etc. You see, so now, in coaching, you see, if only check or you don't want to check the mistakes once there is parades win and they don't see the problems once you are winning, then it means out that you're only focusing on the win, you're not only focusing on problems that you need to improve on. You understand? By me saying so, I said to you when I spoke to you that I've seen these problems prior. But I could see that problems. And I said to them, that we are going to lose. If we keep playing like this, we are going to lose. I'm telling you, if you take the ball and you go down to your base, you know, it will then be to counter attack. That is why this has been beaten by Stellenbosch. That's why it's been beaten by Cape City. That is why Paris struggles to play against Cape teams, because Cape teams, there's only one dimension what they know is to run. You understand? So if ever, if ever you do not have success in football, as in like many fans of the they don't play the field outside, you know, that's what they feel. I said, and I see somebody lucky. The coach is supposed to make the field wet and tell them to run the field. You cannot go into opposition, tell them you make field. What are you doing? You only want to give that a field so that you can play the football you want. You must adjust to different levels of football fields so that you can be able to adjust when the opponent brings you a damn field. You know what to do when you get to it. Understand? So there are many things that we're not looking at that always want to make excuse because we want to defend our team. As I said in my statements, we want to praise media. No, we don't. Tell me, why not go for attack defensive players in which Mahopa will miss about 3-4 chances? If he's talking about now, the defense will sabotage Mahopa and everything else. Now, are we not sabotaging him by keeping him on the field so that he makes more mistakes? Everything about why do we defend? Why do we spectacle and say on the at the back and then say couldn't be? Did that say something when we played that business? So certain things we need to look at and be honest when we talk about football. You understand the point? But okay.
No, let's be last sentence for time.
Let me watch Kaizer Chiefs, man. I'm going to be late with LC.
Okay, thank you.
I need to back in sport there.
Very go on to the show.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with coach decisions. I feel like we are crucifying players, but if you haven't played at wrong positions and asked to do different things, it's going to be difficult for you to play. I mean, the second half, I've watched for LB Paris fans, I can't remember when. But now, basically, what is teams gain of the second half because they know for sure the coach is going to do useless subs. I mean, when you take out God, what our outlet in the first half, that's what we scored. They were the Supersport defenders were getting God and on that side. And then you came out, you came that side, and you just put defenders. And what is the structure of the team? What are you hoping to achieve as a coach? Now, going forward, it was not going forward. They were just holding the ball up, and there was nobody to receive. Now, was also defending. It was just chaos. I'm not happy with the structure of the team, especially in the second half, and not in this game. The previous games I've watched, I had to win it, and they were about to get caught doing things because now, speaking confidence, just see, okay, Paris is no longer taking us. So why can't we just push more attacking players? That's exactly what happened. And look what it did. I don't see Paris winning this because I cannot tell how they go to send pass forward, go to get to score. Thanks.
How did the coach fix this? So this game aside, what would you suggest to Paris to do in the second half? How should they make their subs? Who would you have subbed?
Well, I would have left Ngota in. Basaka was struggling on the left. Just put Hoto back there on the left. And sub out. Let Hoto match that left wing. Of course, I don't know that guy's name. Match him and try to protect this young boy that he's with. I don't know why, because they was doing a good. And then leave on right, push Muking on the left. And then Maswanganyi was going to come in at 10 to support Water and Muking. Then you have a balanced attacking team. So I don't understand why he made all those subs. It's unnecessary because it's not supposed was attacking wave after wave. You just needed to restructure the team and just attack more to make sure they don't cut your half.
Okay, for time, I'm going to go to the show.
Sure. Good.
Hey, my stress started. So I'm just listening now. I'm listening, not Joe. How do you feel about the game so far?
So bad, actually. I really hate when people think that you can't point out mistakes. And the sport analysis is about spotting mistakes and try to improve and get to understand how we should play if you want to minimize mistakes. So people are saying we should not crucify players. If they make mistakes, we point them out. And so we learn from them, not that we bring them down. And our coach does so many mistakes. Practically, when it comes to substitution, I that's why it troubles him. I thought second half we will come back with because Mahoba is a very good striker, but the only difference between Mahoba and Mabasa is that Mabasa is a foreign striker and Mahoba is an opportunity striker. So in a game where you are already ahead, you just want to extend the lead. You don't want to park the pass. You take up Mbozi was playing way too good. His clearance passes, it was passes actually. Because most of it clears the ball, it lands to Nkota. And then after Nkota went out, it was landing straight to Mfuke. And you take out that guy. You put there was not good substitution. And when people came in, the game lost the tempo. And taking out even it allowed to start attacking. Because with Nkota there, they had to defend now and then. But after went out,
So do you feel that there is an urgency to the point speaking about, or Pirates not do anything because they know that playing this game, for all that we've said, it's still a 2-2 game. Still are we number 2 in the league? All these things is an urgency to say that.
Yeah, it's just the biggest thing with Pirates. We might not see it. Let me just say we might not agree with the issue of changing the coach. Because there are certain things that we have to these players. But if the coach is failing to play out the squad, to improve his tactics, how do you survive?
Wait, so you're saying, are you saying that coach has gone?
Yeah, I want him to go. He plays part. Yeah, he has played his part, and I'm very grateful for what he's done. He's up to. But we need somebody to take it from where he put us to a next level. Currently, with Chase, but it's still on. But now with a little of consistency, I don't see us getting down again.
Okay. For time's sake,
Yeah.
No, you can just give it others. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like, guys, we need to change and understand our team and make us better leaders.
Okay.
The parent must be we must not be we must be chasing to score more goals. That's all.
Okay. For time, music. One more time. Extra time. Okay, champion guys. First bit of time. Now pretty much done. 1 minute added on, and then. Oh. Yo. Hey, super sporty. Hey, get legend. Almost did something there. Yeah, when he's playing Chiefs, that's why my ball kumnandi when he's playing Chiefs. But when he's playing against okay, so should be half time. This should be half time. Let's see what the sales going. I think I'm just gonna let you speak. Kariman, man, or something people to give chance. First half time, seems like Supersport team over there, or maybe trying to conserve themselves. I feel.
I like the best speaker. Oh, locally, I don't know if that is nice. I don't know. I don't know. I don't bigger plan for support because I'm thinking that you don't go to penalties. You know, is a good match. I've never seen gossiping penalties.
Yeah.
So I hope Supersport have a score. So I don't know if the plan was to go to penalties. Hopefully they practiced it and they've learned that you have to commit first and then score. Like who score from otherwise, so I don't know. Let's see something.
Do you think that? Yeah.
But it is less of a news slam from Sundowns. It's always been as situations. You expect playing ahead of the penalty, the situation is score. Right? That's where you patient and you also hopefully they stick to this next half before they clean the penalties.
But I want to ask you before you go. How does Supersport approach the second half? I know about penalty and everything. How do you personally engage? How does your is it a pressing game? Is it a wait your chance game? How do you feel this?
I think to pattern the first side, they should pattern the side, because side has the space, has the speed, who plays speed, and who can for and attackment. So I think just go out and score the wins. I think the fresher side, that's late on, so side and the we have enough energy to get the score. So like I said, for me, it was point that made the heading for the next 16 minutes.
So you say to the question.
Yeah, one thing is, I don't know if that was the reason. I didn't see it.
Okay, very good. So, how are you, brother? I'm holding the lever and I can't play something, but holding the lever. Oh.
How can you say patiently? I'm for Chiefs skin and it's
Yeah.
So somebody keep this parents. What I feel like
Okay, yeah,
about this for now, coaches. Tell my father,
yeah.
Sell it 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But last time, coach me from playing up. What is the training about it? It's not coach your parents because we know it's unfit parents. And so it's not analysis on a police of fire. I am better from Portugal. No, I can see. I'm a Mr. Team, man. But that's a little bit of a because we are happy to see. I don't know about the Pirates are fan, little bit than they pay up.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a good time to start with the especially on Zamalek. Easy to mock him and start release and all these times, so I find my answer his engine going. I asked a question last time Umar did well.
Guys, can you hear me there in the comments? Oh,
yeah. Please, my lady, if you have the online. Let's be on that match. So,
not 2-2.
Oh, but
I don't say give me those 2-2.
So, my question that I asked was the place for the things defensively. Was it because of Eli was because part of that mistake? I think with the match line not having an understand mistake. So I think some positive minutes, but I think I was I was to like and I'm just God touch you, but
So guys, we can finish with the 10 minutes left of this time period. Please add each one of my time and have the time. And then the last person, then I'll just take over to become to the times are out for after
Hey, but OT, whenever marawa strong nobody respond because when Pirates fans you can't say you want to get rid of Jose the guy is out of you guys and Ben he's been good to you guys and you just need to forget about things like the league and things you can say has been doing incredibly well. So this talk of Vero needing to be replaced it. That doesn't make sense. And we are fan of them Sundowns, and we don't have a problem with that.
And I can ask you before you get into your own pets. Are these problems big or small? And in the sense of, is it a tactical tweak? Or is it a new player thing? Because there's a lot of confusion when we speak about whether it's about quality of players, and people, it's about subs and the coach. How do you feel about this?
I guess just for the strikers being able to finish, they do create chances sometimes. Not long ago, we were talking about not being able to create chances, but in today's game, they create chances that are not buried. So if we look just solely at that, you can see that I don't know if it's fatigue or excitement and opportunity came to score or what's happening. They're facing up front. And one thing I've learned about Pirates is that if you suffocate them and you deny them space, they have too much. I've seen that when the commander he normally goes to where other players are, and then he kills their space on the side of the ball instead of moving inwards to kind of create space for them aside, so that they can either cross or drag players with, and he makes space. But he also has the same lanes that his own teammates going to be running in. So it's those small tricks. They are good team. Well, people are but hopefully don't always have for one for them. That's the problem.
But isn't definitely going to be seeing the same patterns over and over again? And this is not speaking about President, but the same game. Isn't it the same patterns? Because, for example, very well facing. I remember we had some conversation about on the show about Spain booking as a camp and how him and Diego Martinez and then how then he can zoom in and then same space as the part of the defense. How do you think that should be fixed? And you're saying they're not going to have to be problems to a degree, and I think maybe the Bible is very important games, right? You should try to looking at those type of things.
Mas those kind of things are because also we have Sundowns or Pirates, so we have to control from Watson. But only one now from a Sundowns perspective, I'm here with the Pirates. The 58 Amalum. What's so
I think for me personally, biggest problem with Pirates is the game. When they say you see how good they are, when they people control it very well, they've been catching in Supersport and quite time, maybe just finishing with the mistake. That's what I think. I don't think Pirates is a possession team that holds the ball and all that stuff. They're a team that creates, that in mistakes and they make mistakes just by the piece of mistake. So they kind of get what game, playing slowly and waiting for the ball. Now it's a long ball and all that stuff. They start picking home, guys. Supersport hasn't been here. For the last 2, they haven't been in this game in terms of being dangerous for the game. So that type of games is very interesting. See for the Pirates. But it does highlight something that personally I've spoken for weeks now. And I know Pirates have been like it. I've been saying Pirates, but yeah, sometimes to find the great players, and it has been a team effort of a lot of individuals picking up at times you need. But when you make games like this is where you need your players to stand out. When the goal that was scored by Motaung CAF, you need other people to spin, right? Well, those players started to spin. But I don't think it's necessarily bad. It's just that they have some weaknesses to work. We're going to support because I don't know what the plan was for this game. I don't know what they're looking at. I was glad to see when they moved on the bench actually play the ball, because I thought that they would play exactly how Hugo normally plays, which is a lot of process. Don't play directly, but they seem to also blame on the player. I still don't understand. I don't understand this idea of going back and all of that. But anyway, that's what's happening there on the pitch. So let's see how the game is going to end. That's like my penalties. If one team was here, for sure. The Pirates had a lot of chances. Supersport had a many chances to change the way the game looks in 5 minutes, but they couldn't take it. So yeah, man, it is what it is. Let's see what can happen. I think it's not going forward. It's not a problem. It's about the play, but how you game. Who comes the box is either side or the line. You get first. So I don't understand why you have to do something. Ubule always seems lost to me. Since when he is super for me, you don't have the influence that you want from Ubule. Oh, the only one she sleeps and I get to see but the running what. No, I always give Pirates credit for that. We don't see them. Pirates are only teams that share responsibility. So they're going under pressure. Responsibility. Sometimes scores, sometimes scores, sometimes one goes. When you need someone else to step up, and then what you try to do. But at the end of the season, it's time to get people to step up because those elements start going away when you when you're no longer informed, when are upset that makes the Pirates take it. That's why Pirates bowling because when you're emotional, something happens because we're playing you're playing again, you don't have time to think, sit down, you just carry all that in each game you follow up with. The moment you start using those things, it becomes harder to rebuild that part of the game. It's not they say like sometimes some of those things coming with it, it tends to heighten the situation of the team. What happens when that is not there? And that has been the problem with Pirates was considerable. What happens when you bring Sundowns United and Supersport hasn't been doing that? You're not like they're not taking all the way. What happens when you play more Atlanta? You have to start Marawa come back to overtime, come back to the hand game. Pirates doesn't beat teams that beat Pirates. Pirates get beaten most of the time that they pitch for game for me, right? So those are the things that now we know how to step up. That's what we know step up. The player being officials, play it looks like I think this should be the last play of the game. How do you take up as the Pirates and Sunday penalties? I'll see if I see. Okay. The next game, penalties. I try to play this guy. I'm going to we have penalty, guys. We have penalties now, so it looks like my graphics will know what's about that. So I'm going to full time here. Then we'll build an actual time test. Not to say, I super not PTC, right? You're seconds at the end. Good match for the support. Shan, body man, leaves as a singer. Boss chief is exceptional. That's my open first, but sorry. Thank you for playing City by Panika. Okay, we're going to play very nice. Jamaica, Brando scored for bad ball, and I did for Orlando Pirates super scoring in the 97th minute. We're going to make this super scene now, and we're going to play penalties. I don't know, I guess what you'll see that. Going through with Orlando Pirates. Let's see how this game comes out. I need one people. Just tell me what's the game before we basically what we bet. For Chiefs versus Stellenbosch. Go cross and beyond Simon and then Stellenbosch Serino really there. For those who are keeping track, we don't have a defensive player in midfield area, so that's going to be then on the other side, Stellenbosch Stephens go ahead and do it. Keep outside and Naya Hiba has been some touches and as the SPA like that. Okay. Say the counter season has been compared to Ronan Pettias, so we'll be able to do something. Let me just get around quickly for not having this thing ready. And it was the cup time. So after this game is done, I made time bringing out people and we're going to change the Tuesday. And of course, for those who don't know, shows on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Monday is the only probably everybody and you can speak probably on the scene. Okay. I'm trying to get this right. Yeah, the same Nico stepping up. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'll like this one now. I haven't seen it. It's in the bus. Famous combat. And the party will support the center. What's the POH? Marco, it's the type Mara. Hey, Patrice Motsepe says, Risinga. Like this is a cup game. They have drop points in the league. That's why it's ready to want in all the okay, well, are problems players or use of players? That's what I want to find. Tactical or is it squad? I don't say more to the question, but what do you think the issue with that? So he says both Paris is not serious, but he's winning the top tier. So speak to Prince, our question of the game. Use of players, aka star players bongs. Master is the squad. I'm just going to put a towards use of players. Opposite says bit of both. Opposite says substitutions. Rulani says I always say Paris should sign to expand team. Okay. Why are they being so dramatic? Guys, let's get them started. What kind of team goalkeeper? How they from women. For the player, I know that from Sundowns looks to be getting up the penalty. I think it's dramatic. It's dramatic. It's kind of opposite taker. Got the save for you. I think this is to play as coach. Oh, that's an interesting one. I can't use that date. I can't he copied like an under. He copied the also. Unfortunately. And how the Pirates are losing one. Always expect to see change. Let's see how this goes. Let's go. You have to much man. This is the boy transfer. One team lose. Yeah, the boy who's 5 team going to be the team. Oh, puts it in the right side and pick the right. But then we were for him to get the right on his side meeting. But I don't know. Okay. Please start the score. Yeah. So it's 1 right now. In comes Otto. Yeah. Let's see if we can do something here. Otto 50-50. Oh, versus the bus. Oh, to the left side. I'll go. Also picking the right side. But not quite there. Great to see so far. Great to this. Sorry, I don't know why this is. There we go. Sorry. Okay. 2 minutes so far. Come back to the goals. No, man, it's not working. Robert stepping up to go up against him. Oh, and he puts it on the left of the goal, a little bit higher. He can get to so far, guys. Great penalties we've seen so far from these two teams. Congratulations to Chiefs for Nedbank Cup Sundowns online, but we so forth in this difficult. Sundowns online. GNU. Second penalty. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, that's the wrong way. I think so. That's what to right. So, let's so far. Teams are really actually quality penalties. Quality penalties. Insane penalties. Let's see if they keep up. Guys, let me some. Okay, best player. This is a expect a player to take it. Let's see what's going to happen here. That's you should come up for sound. Is it really a bad? I feel for whoever makes it take today. Let's see. Oh, Jake. Who is the right? Oh, James. And so. That's the club. He doesn't know his club. Okay, with the legs. He did a lot more to the team was able to laminate with legs. That means that two highest and the they score. But you miss it. Oh, come on. Oh, why nice penalty. What is the celebration? Alright, I'm going 3-2 up and lean. I think you miss for Super League. Why did you not the penalty? Come on. Oh gosh, okay. So I can't afford to miss the character of this. Oh, Nico Mobi, Bruce. Nico Mobi. Yeah? I'll have more idea. Okay, now Mobi will change. Nico Mobi here. Oh, okay. Penalty change, that's right. Saint did everything correctly. I was able to just put it. Oh, what a penalty though. Just stand. Let's say shoulder height around there. Okay, here comes Dot. But I believe Ronaldo is stepping up. Let's see what he's going to do versus Boss. Making a little bit easier. He's taking one of those penalties. Okay. I was about to say with the heart. Okay, don't bring up. He's not taking it. I'm not sharing. Okay, go. Cost makes the same side. I missed the penalty. Stays with you. The final penalty. He tried to put it in the right hand side. And was able to save it. What a second penalty. Nice. And then now I these penalties. I'm just going to pass Silvio. I'm just going to say, Zach. Oh, you the hour, man. No, I see we now. We. I don't know about we. I think this is kind of what is value. Okay, it takes 2. Okay, let's see. It's going to be versus. Come on. Okay. Wait a minute. Come on. Let's see the link back. And then you can have it. Oh, what's that even? Oh, penalty. Super League number 4 order. Yeah, man. Wait, let's see. Penalty. Very he performed. He took it. Just like that. Milford scored. Supersport 40. Oh, ambulance has to be visa. Ambulance. Oh, but to take the final part of the 5 races. After Tito, it was ready for the Panega. Under Aaron's. Oh, Cost a hand on it. But it goes right still in. Was he kidding himself? He's a bit too high with his hand. He hand to still has scored and let it continue on. Why would you do this? Guys, let's look at it. Oh, Saile. He's playing up. He's a Chile legend. Christian Saile is playing up. And it was on volley. Christian Saile playing up. Let's see. Play everything. From the channel, but you see, you know, because that. Oh, yeah, say somebody. Oh, really? Okay, I say it. Paris Lions. First of all, couldn't say it. First of all, couldn't say it. We will do it. And we have to say it for taking the Tito penalty. No sé. But you have to die. For now, I will be well. There's a Paris for the win. And also, only of the net, winning 5-point penalty to versus Supersport United. Pirates has gone to back inside. Says when the candidate to play. I'm not going to right now. Unfortunately, we can't use transition into the game. Maybe I'll do. It was a minute. I need a minute. And I'm going to say, not 1 minute. Hello, so that's why we just take time 30 minutes. But yeah, I'm making an idea. No, 30 minutes to point. My member, I know. Okay, 10 seconds. On their side, we know we shall see. If Young can come in, it's the place. players on the pitch. You got all holders also. I'm not going to give it. Let's say, but if you give it, I think I was waiting for more content. I think just like this is a penalty. I just like this. Now it's not reaching because don't go too high. Don't go too high, please. Oh no! Oh no! They the back. They also in this one. Hey, here's what it is. You can use the people. Yes. Yes, you know. Like this. Why is it not in the media? So you don't go up with mine. You don't play. See, if you try to send us, what then? What do you money? I can't know. I feel like this is you could have tapping. Oh, yeah, you can get to the end. Why do you help you come down? Nobody man, because like so then going to obviously the video. What says why the some people don't really much like this? They won't. That's why you video is how please? Yeah, my please. What should I That's like basics. Because I'm not surprised this time. I still just look at we are playing one support type of thing. Oh, so no, on himself there. Oh, I'm easy. Says I'm chief today. He looks himself. Okay, so people want to play wins. I suppose I'm just away from the games. Okay, but the like the West Ham setup in terms of games. Games. Also here. They play it's so sad. They don't have games. Yeah, I don't say. That's good. That's why they do this. That's a man. They're not fixing it. That's all good. Bullshit. No, I don't want. This is 5 balls. 5 balls. 5 ahead. I'm going to be 5 balls. I'm going to be okay, twice here. This is not sweet. It's not possible. Let's see about the okay, let's see. Now says she's going to be oh, I'm going to see. Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, that's nice. You, Michelle, I have a so I think I'm okay. It's okay. Okay, fine. You know, like, for you, it's a big dog, like, we keep saying Chiefs. Deal. What comes to the Chiefs? Let's say live. Okay, Chiefs, today. I think it's good. Oh. Anyway. I guess we're going to anyway. That's what that's what anyway. I don't like okay, it's good. I'm going to like it's about this time. This is me. Let's watch out. Okay, guys. You know this TV form is how. I'm also watching TV. Not necessarily. I ran away. I think go to your company. Time Miguel speaking. Okay, yeah, Miguel is usually on the ticket. So say you about basically they work and no machine. Also killing them. Boss, each and every he's going Andre. And kill me. Stevens shoot the wrong side, the left hand side of the goal, from Stevens' view. So, guys, give me guys. That's my own time. Let's how, why, or where, or how. Let's talk about Chiefs. What's style? Really, very good. I'm going to say, I'm going to say, I'm going to say, I don't should be able to be very hard. I don't know. You can be yes, my we eat today. Because Chiefs in the time. Let's say you. Let's say you are. It's so this is I will go to I'm going to story. Yes. What I do. What is it about? I'm sorry. I'm going to say I'm going to say keep on this is my okay. Thank you. I'm saying what the online. The next one, I say that we couldn't solve the next one. Which is the point. No one wins a right. So it's not ready. Which is the point. I think so. Anyway, no. At least, we will do this. You know what? All the effects of them. What is that? It doesn't get like very so high. Who's going to be down? Let me go to no, because they are coming. It's not that way. No, how did that happen? That's what I'm just going to do. I'm going to do the false. Well, I think it doesn't tell me. I'm going to do it. Oh, this is something. I think I should be very sorry, guys. Let's go to the I know. Oh, you believe me? I was the what's the for it's team responses. No, it's seconded. So, for example, I have a final. Everybody's so right? So everybody's looking and they take the noise. No, I'm fine. Possibly I won't practice the things that oh, it's not here because you're the you know, doing watch on screen. It doesn't look great. So one practice in the house. It's something like the game, man. It's for game. Never come. Oh, it's the deal. I'm going to say the card. I'm trying to say. But we're not going to be 6. Second thing actually the game. Oh, there was no bounce. Hey, nada. When I tell you, what I see, some point why. I know that in the middle, there are 2 guys who are into the seats in the division. To be honest, always, it's just my problem. Always. That's why I would love to talk about things very well and create those situations quite. So I'm scared of that counter. I should be told, hey, we're going to have football today. You're not team. I say, no, one more, it's not that big. That's what I was looking for. Stevens City and Bishop, guys. It's not about this. I don't know. I think that I'm following on YouTube. So, I'm trying to